My final question actually is going to be with Miss Khadijah.
Yes.
So I actually want to pivot from Curaleaf, which, by the way, thank you so much for being a sponsor today. We appreciate you. But you recently took on a new role,
Yes.
and I'd love for you to share it because I applaud it. While I appreciate all the work you're doing there at Curaleaf, you took on a new title, I believe, as well. So would you share with us what you're currently doing as well?
Sure, I will. So, as you can tell, so G and I, we spend a lot of time. We talk to each other. She's my sister in this space. And I guess about 7 or 8 months ago, G was like, it's time for a C somewhere in the title. I was like, girl, I'm working. So,
Because it's important for women to not only, and I'm sorry to cut you off,
no,
but
it's okay.
I said that to you because we have to keep encouraging each other to
Absolutely.
keep going higher, keep moving
Absolutely.
forward. And if we're not seeing enough women in C-suite and in leadership roles and on boards, sometimes it requires one of us to say, hey, what about you in a C-suite role? Go for it.
Absolutely. You've been a champion, not only of me, of so many other women in this space. But I took on a new role a couple of months ago as Chief Executive Officer of the United States Cannabis Council. That is the voice for the industry here in the U.S. If you guys are not a part of USCC, you are missing out. We are in a rebuilding phase, and at the same time, we're spending the next 4 weeks of lame duck getting meaningful legislation passed for this industry. So if you guys have never heard of the U.S. Cannabis Council, please go to the website, Google us, and then get involved. I need everybody a part of this fight to get meaningful reform for this industry. I don't need to tell people out there, they probably already know. It's been a tough year. We're looking at a tough year ahead of us. And I know federal legalization can give us some momentum and help us go into 2023 strong. So join U.S. Cannabis Council.
Khadijah, so can you tell us about your experience with Women Grow and how it's benefited you?
Absolutely. So, I learned about Women Grow before I started at Curaleaf. It predates the pandemic, and this is what I am clear about, is that Women Grow has the ability to amplify women in cannabis like no other organization. I've benefited from Women Grow in several different ways. It has given me an opportunity to expand the work that we do at Curaleaf to make sure that the women in cannabis and those consumers understand that we're serious about making space for women in cannabis. The second way that I have personally benefited from Women Grow is that I have access to some of the brightest minds in cannabis who are supporting me, who are challenging me. I've never golfed a day in my life, but I went on a golf course because Women Grow took up space and they had the audacity to invite other women into this space. Like right now, I'm benefiting from the work of Women Grow, creating a space at MJBizCon where women can be heard, we can be seen, and we can figure out a way to support each other. So yeah, that's how.
I love that. Thank you so much. And so, Tyneeha, hearing a response like that from Khadijah, when you think about the women at Curaleaf, how important is it to see more women in leadership roles?
It's so important. Like, as women, and Khadijah hit it spot on in terms of how it's the responsibility of other women to empower and support one another. And I think that's the lens that we're trying to look through here at Curaleaf. And one of the things that I'm really excited about is our mentorship program, where we're gonna inspire and have other senior leaders mentor other women that are in the organization, maybe at lower levels, that inspire to be senior leaders so that we can help create a path for them for senior leadership. Again, it goes back to, if you want to see real change, you have to commit to it and do something about it.
Thank you so much. And what I'll say as we're wrapping up, we don't just appreciate that you've sponsored and supported us. What we wanted to do was support your programs. And so one of the things that we did in preparedness for MJ Biz is we created a form to support the program that you have, so that as we continue to meet more people here, all they have to do is use their phone, click the QR code,
Easy.
and it goes directly to your form.
Amazing.
And it's not just just for Curaleaf, it's for all businesses, right?
Yeah.
We recognize that we're an emerging industry, and it's a talent pool here of incredible just resources that they could connect with you, Tyneeha, connect with you, Khadijah. And so we're grateful to both of you and the work
Thank
that you're
you.
doing. And we hope you'll come back.
Absolutely. I'll bring my friend. Well, first, Khadijah brought me here, so
Yes.
I feel like we have to keep that momentum going.
It's
so
the baton
gonna
effect.
Exactly. So thank you, Khadijah, for just being not just an inspiration for me as a senior woman leadership. Like, I look at Khadijah just to inspire me, but thank you just for supporting me, because that goes a long way.
I value and appreciate you, dear sister. You've been incredible. I appreciate all the work you've been doing in the industry. Keep doing it. Keep soaring. I would say this on camera and off camera. Keep kicking ass.
Yes.
Stay focused. Keep influencing and use your power for good. Thank you so much. And to Tyneeha, welcome to the industry.
Thank you.
Our Chief People Officer.
excited.
I love it. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks.